Hey everybody, it's Joel, back again with another review. This time it is the CaDA Speed Racer pair. We have in 124 scale the Mach 5 and in 124 scale Racer X's Shooting Star. Put these together last night. They were both great builds, no problems whatsoever. All the pieces were there with my set. The Speed Mach 5 comes with a couple extra items that Racer X's car doesn't come with. But we'll go over his car first. CaDA's box art is pretty good. It kind of has like a semi-relief picture on it. I don't know if it's picking up or not. This box did get a little damaged when it was shipped to me, but that's okay. It's also licensed. All the pieces for both sets are printed. No stickers whatsoever. It's also copyright Tatsunoko production, so I guess that is now who owns the rights to Speed Racer. I don't know what it was when it came out in the 60s. I just had to have these. This was a TV show or a cartoon that I used to watch religiously as a kid, and sometimes I still do because you can catch live streams of Speed Racer right here on YouTube. And if I find the channel, I'll link it down below. But in any event, I really enjoyed these builds. Again, they're 124 scale. I don't see a copyright date on the boxes. 8+ sets, 250 pieces for the Shooting Star, and it's set number C55088W. And here's the wheels. Interesting build. Not difficult at all. Okay, no problems. A lot of small pieces again. Again, the important thing is it's licensed. No stickers. I did a Mazda 787B and all it had was stickers, okay, which was kind of disappointing because that was also licensed. But in any event, I think that these were beautiful sets. I had to have these. I couldn't wait to get into them and do a review. So each set also comes with a printed little plaque for the car. It just says CaDA, has a picture of the car. All right. And here's the car itself. Now the actual car didn't have a canopy, a big canopy like over the seat area. It had a windscreen, but this one does have a canopy. Maybe they did that because it was a piece already in stock, but not a big deal. Okay. For the engine exhaust at the top rear, they use pistols for the exhaust. Again, printed pieces. Everything you see here is all printed. And it was kind of cool because there's only like 3-4 colors for this car. Most of them were black and yellow. The wheels are the same. The wheels really look kind of good. They're a silver color. And same thing with the pistols used to show the exhaust. They're a silver color. Oh shoot. Oh, you know what? They take off the windscreen, you get these pieces that pop off. So, but I wanted to do that to show the shifter is silver as well. And we're going to see if it's minifigure scale. Minifigure, there's no studs in here, okay, but if you take, this is the cab driver for the Lego set, God, what was it? The Daily Bugle. He fits in the car. Now let's put the windscreen back on and see. Nah, this one's not minifigure scale, all right? The seats sit up too high, so no minifigure. Let's try it without, whoops, I tore his head off. Let's try it without the torso and the legs. Let's just put the torso in there, I should say. Okay. And see if that does it. Whoops. Again, that's if you wanted to display a minifigure with it. Now, even then, it's still not minifigure scale. Okay. So not minifigure scale, but that's okay. It's a beautiful piece. I really, really like yellow. I don't know, just eye-catching to me, yellow cars. And I think this car looks great in yellow and black. Okay. And, whoops, which piece fell off there? Some piece fell off. Oh, here it is. Again, printed pieces. The wheels are a little inset. There's a little bit of rubbing here. They don't turn freely in the back or the front. I don't know why. They're for some reason, but it's pretty sturdy. But it's not going to roll really well. All right. So. Great display piece though, fantastic in my opinion. And let's take a look at the instructions. And that's a piece I needed for something else. Here's the instructions again. I didn't see any copyright date inside the instructions because when you open up the instructions, it goes right to the build. Okay. Let me see here. There's no information whatsoever, okay, about the car. All right. And it's not like a Lego set. There's no like pre-formed tub or anything. You're building this up by brick. And you start with the seat section, okay? And everything gets built up from there. Relatively easy to see. They give you arrows where to point to put the bricks, all right? So, and the printed pieces they're just great, okay? No issues whatsoever. If you need it or want to take a look at it, here is all the, here's all the parts, okay? All right, that's Shooting Star. The next one, the first one I built was the Mach 5. Okay, everybody's got to have the Mach 5. Now, I don't remember the Mach 5 having blue lower rocker panels and lower doors, but this one did. But the picture on here does look like the original cartoon picture. All right. And again, everything you see here is printed. So the M here, these pieces here are printed. The 5 is printed. And here's a picture of the car from the cartoon, all right? Again, I couldn't find a copyright date on the box, so I don't know when it came out. Now, this one does come with some extra features. It does come with a stand, and it comes with the saw blades that you can attach to the front. It comes with the jumpers, you know, when he wants to jump over obstacles. They push out from the bottom, the jacks. It comes with the his spy bird. I forget what they call it, okay, that shoots out of the car. And actually, you can lift this off here, and you could store the bird inside there. That piece right there, those are 2 pieces. They would replace on those studs right there when you take the saw blades off. And then there's a piece right there that's printed. It just says, it's just the name of the Tatsunoko Production. It's just the name of the production company. And again, the stand is really a nice touch to it. Okay, so you can display it with this stuff out. Okay, everything on here is printed, and it's pretty solid. Okay, it's a pretty solid build overall. Mach 5 for the license plate, printed. So it's really nice. This one here does roll freely. Much better. Okay. So I don't know why there was a problem with the shooting star, but does roll freely. Okay. As far as a minifigure in here, yeah, you can get the minifigure in here. He looks okay in here. He does sit up a little high. So if you want to put a little minifigure in here, the windscreen is a little bit low, okay? Maybe a little out of proportion. But there's also no studs even given for the seats. They just put in tiles. All right, maybe it would sit a little bit better if I took the tiles out, okay, and be able to sit them down on the legs. But let's take the legs. Oh, I keep pulling his head off. Let's take the legs off. See how he looks with just the torso. If that looks any better. Have to raise his arms. Yeah, he sits down there a little bit lower if you take the torso off. Okay. Separate the torso from the legs. So really, the only features it has, these don't turn that freely, and they're kind of loose. They're only held on by one stud. These are really nice. I didn't see any problems with the chrome plating on these items here. Also, it was the same for the exhaust tips at the rear. I didn't see any problems with the chrome whatsoever. Like I said, the windshield sits a little low. The gear shift knob is also chrome plated. And those blue pieces just take this spot when you're not using the saw blades, okay? And I think it would do better with maybe some better wheels, but again, these wheels are chrome. There were chrome on the shooting star as well. And again, everything you see here is printed, okay? And I don't see any problems with the print quality. I really didn't take a look. I was just too excited to get this build going, okay? Because again, you know, every time I would watch Speed Racer, I'd pull out my Hot Wheels and I'd be playing with my Hot Wheels watching Speed Racer. All right. Any case, iconic car, both of them. I love them both. It'd be nice if they would maybe come out with maybe a 1/12 scale brick built one, or maybe even a 1/10 scale Technic one. I don't know. What do you think? And I haven't seen anybody else review these at all, but if you are a Speed Racer fan, pop culture fan, for some reason you like the live action movie, which was really, really horrible. I'm sorry, it was. But just for nostalgia's sake, you like it, by all means, you should be picking these up from CaDA. I know you can also get them from AliExpress, but, you know, shop around. Okay, see where you can get them cheaper. I think they're also available on Amazon as well. But again, the instructions, totally brick built with plates. There is no preformed chassis like they give you with the Speed Champions in Lego. Okay, everything, it just went together really, really well. No problems with the brick quality for either set. And again, the silver plated pieces, I don't see any problems with the quality of these pieces. Additionally, the studs for the CaDA sets do say CaDA on them, just like Lego. On the stud it says Lego. And so if that means something to you, you know, it lets you know that it's their own items, okay? So right there you can see where these pieces go in, and they would take the place of the saw blades, okay? So I like the fact that it came with a stand, and then the stand also has a printed piece of the car itself, okay, Speed Racer, and it looks like the cartoon car, but I don't know if they updated the cartoon or not, because it's blue underneath, and the car was white in the cartoon that I watched. So in any event, really, really, really happy I got this, okay, and I can't wait to display it. Anyway, pick these up. If you're, again, a Speed Racer fan, just want something good to build, they're both solid builds. Yeah, there's little loose parts here and there that'll fall off, but for the most part, really solid, okay? Not too many pieces come off, all right? So, questions, comments, please leave them below. And if you like this content and haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Also, I do have some affiliate links below. You could help out the channel by using the affiliate links if there's anything from those different companies that you want. There's a couple of them with discount codes as well. So please take advantage of that. Using those affiliate links is no extra cost to you whatsoever, and it goes to help the channel and support my hobby so that I can bring more content to you. I look forward to hearing what you all have to say about these, and please, you know, leave me a message, leave a comment, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you think is appropriate, and I look forward to hearing what you all have to say. Everybody take care, have a good week.